The immigration crackdown continues as authorities ensure that persons who are here have the relevant documents to reside. While some have been skeptical about the enforcement of the new immigration policy, the immigration minister says it's ongoing and efforts will be stepped up. In this week's edition of Things You Should Know, he shares what government is doing now to ensure the process is efficient as well as humane. Cleopatra Murphy reports.
Government is laying the groundwork for an aggressive immigration push, and Immigration Minister the Honorable Brent Simonet has this advice for those who are in the Bahamas illegally.
What I would say to those persons who feel that there's nothing happening, to please continue to regularize yourself, and if you are not regularized, to do the appropriate thing, and that is to go to another country.
Government previously issued a December 31st deadline for illegals to leave the country or face deportation. While there has been criticism that nothing is happening, the immigration minister remains adamant, saying illegal immigrants are being vigorously pursued. He also noted that most things are happening behind the scenes, starting with the appointment of Clarence Russell as the new Director of Immigration.
Secondly, Cabinet has agreed for the Department of Labour to hire 2 new premises, one for a registry and one that we're going to move permanent residents, economic residents, citizens and annual residents into another building.
He says it will free up space at the Department of Immigration needed to process work permits and other documents. The minister says immigration has repatriated 144 immigrants for the year, and apprehensions continue.
We have introduced a system whereby we do direct link with the birth certificate section, so we can confirm persons' births, so there's not a long line of people waiting at the detention center to make sure they have their citizenship verified.
Simonet says changes are also happening at the Carmichael Road Detention Center.
We're also going to look at the procedures of the detention center for new rules of the detention center, and also establishing the proper new procedure for making sure persons are put into custody at the detention center. We've also had a chance to review the lawyer's visitation policy, so that's being looked at, and as I say, we're also expediting and trying to get the backlog of work permits that are outstanding.
The immigration minister says government is also looking to impose stiffer penalties on employers who hire and persons harboring illegal immigrants. With repatriations ongoing, he cautions that the full immigration policy will be in effect soon. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.